Welcome to guided meditation and mindful movement with Leo and Yani on behalf of Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center, Palm Springs. Visit us online at urbanyoga.org or on Facebook at Kristen Olson's Urban Yoga Center to check out the schedule, which changes every month, which means in a couple of days, it's going to change. And you can stop by the tip jar too at either of those pages to make contributions to support our donation-based online offerings. And I wanted to say all that while I'm sitting up and looking at the camera. We're going to start today lying down in whatever posture works for you. So it might be like Yani's doing here with the soles of your feet together and your knees splayed out. If you have blocks and you're doing that, you could put blocks there under your knees. We only have this one block, but it's us. We'll keep laughing about our one block. Just get comfortable, whatever that means for you today. And that's not just about your legs and your feet. Whether or not you close your eyes, whether your hands are on the floor or on your body, notice your breath. Imagine you're breathing through the whole back of your body. Like whatever's on the ground, imagine the air is coming from and returning to the ground. And observe what sensations might have come with that thought. As you continue to imagine your breath coming up from the ground and going back down into the ground, do you feel your contact with the ground change? Feel anything relax or open in your back? Notice whatever's there to be noticed. There's no wrong answer to these queries. Moving beyond your breath and your contact with the ground, scan your body to notice whatever else is going on, whatever might be there for you to notice. And there's another way of focusing on grounding, maybe increasing or exploring grounding. I'm going to work with a mantra. And if you like, a mudra, which is just a shape we make with the hands, a hand position. You can first just hold your index and middle fingers up, peace fingers, using your thumbs to hold your other fingers in. And then place your fingertips on the floor. And it's okay if it's not just those fingertips, whatever is comfortable. But having those peace fingertips on the floor and anything else that needs to be on the floor. And maybe your hands are relaxed. Or maybe you press into those fingertips for a little more intentional grounding contact. Whatever's comfortable to you. Those here on Zoom have all used this one before. But in case you haven't memorized it, because there's no requirement to. The mantra that I learned, which you're welcome to change, to reword as you want, maybe simplify for yourself, or just use something that sounds more like the way you would say. The starting phrase I learned was, my energetic roots run deep into the living earth. And you can say it like that or change it as you like. You can say it out loud or silently to yourself. My energetic roots run deep into the living earth. I'll just do my version once more, and you keep doing yours on your own. My energetic roots run deep into the living earth. And imagine roots, however you want to picture them, going from the back of your body down into the ground, way down into the ground. And imagine your breath flowing through all those tiny roots. However you want to imagine it, maybe it's bubbles, maybe it's light, something else. You can let go of the mudra if you like, or keep it. You can let go of the mantra or continue it, whichever you prefer. Scan your body again, notice whatever is there to be noticed. In particular, noting if your sensation of grounding has changed again. And also, so we don't forget, noting any trouble spots in the body that speak up as you listen in. Remembering, as always, to modify or skip whatever you might need to as we practice together today. Let's take 3 deep, clearing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth with a sigh. And if your legs are in some other position, bring the soles of your feet to the mat so your knees point up and draw your heels in towards your butt. Reach your arms out to the sides, palms facing up. Cross your left ankle above your right knee. Let your shoulders stay grounded. Maybe you can feel your shoulder blades pressing to the floor. Maybe you picture in particular the roots there in your shoulders, because we're going to twist. And we're not going to lose our contact with the ground, it's just going to change. So we focus on what is grounded. Let your legs fall to the right and turn your head to the left. So maybe you picture roots in your arms and your hands, whatever's touching down. Right foot. Slowly bring everything back to center. Cross your legs the opposite way. And when you're ready, start to twist the other way. Take your time to bring everything back to center. Uncross your legs. Draw your knees in and hug your knees. Rock and roll, massaging your back against the ground. Whatever movements feel good for your back. Sometimes they're bigger, sometimes they're smaller. Inhale, extend your arms and legs all the way out. As you exhale, curl up in the ball again. Following your own pace. Keep going for a few more breaths. And take your time to make your way to a seat, however you want to get there. You don't have to do all of it. You could just tip gently to one side and press up to a seat using your arms. reground, resettle, get comfortable sitting or kneeling, whichever works for you. If you want, close your eyes and picture roots going down from every point of contact with the ground. Let your arms hang loose by your sides. And now where your hands rest on the ground, picture roots there too. Not pulling your arms down, just gently attaching there. And again, picture your breath moving through all these roots. Drawing energy up from the ground and sending it back. Lift your left shoulder towards your ear. Slide it back and let it down. Then your right shoulder up and back and down. Let your chin come down towards your chest. Nice and slowly roll your ear towards your shoulder. Start moving in gentle, slow circles. Look up towards the sky. Continuing over towards the other shoulder. And back down through center, chin past your sternum. Keep going. Maybe you continue circling, or if there are tight places in your neck, explore those tight places with whatever movements help them feel less tight. Change direction, maybe you already did. When you finish the next circle, lift your chin and face forward. Bring your hands to rest on your knees or thighs, wherever is comfortable for you. Inhale, bring your heart forward, let your head tip back. Exhale, draw your heart back, let your head tip forward. If it's comfortable for you, you can do this with your eyes closed. You can return to the roots visualization, with the breath flowing in and out of the ground. Some folks are able to visualize things with their eyes open, see things other than what their eyes have seen. Notice that you're always grounded. Even here in a movement where your grounding contact changes quite a bit. There's always something. on the ground. When you finish the next exhale, sit up nice and tall again. Bring your arms out to the sides, rest just your fingertips on the floor. So stay long in your spine. Inhale, lift your left arm up alongside your ear. As you exhale, reach to the right. You're welcome to keep your eyes closed. Continue the grounding visualization. Let your neck be comfortable, whatever position that means for your head. And you can think of roots in your right hand if you want. You can change this visualization as we change positions. Inhale, come upright. As you exhale, come into a twist. Bring your left hand to the floor behind you, and your right hand to your left leg. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist some more. Only as much as seems beneficial. Let yourself unwind, find through center. Both arms out to the sides again. Inhale, raise your right arm up. Exhaling, reach to your left. Breathing, lengthen to your right side. Inhale, come upright. Exhaling, come into your other twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, explore your twist. Let yourself unwind. Bring your hands to the floor in front of you. Walk them forward as far as you want or as far as it's comfortable for you. As far as seems like enough. Letting your neck disengage, letting your head hang. And as you breathe energy in, up from the ground, send it into any places that are speaking up as you listen into your body. Any soreness, any stiffness, anywhere. Inhale and walk your hands back and sit yourself up. Tip to one side and step to a forward. Being deliberately loose about the cueing. Get there in the way that suits what's going on in your body. You could have blocks under your hands. Rest them on the ground or let them hang in the air. You can bend and straighten
one leg than the other. Let your head draw down towards the ground. Whatever degree of swaying back and forth feels helpful to you. What movements help you find ease? Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, all the way up, hands overhead. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Inhale, reach out toward the walls. As you exhale, reach for your shoulder blades and hug yourself. If you want to, you can take eagle arms here instead. If you take eagle arms, reach your elbows and hands up and forward, away from your chest and your face. You do what Yani's doing, roll your neck some more while you're hugging yourself and breathing into the back of your heart space. You can close your eyes if you want. Picture your breath going through your feet, in and out of the ground. All the way from the ground up into your chest. Inhale to open up, and as you exhale, cross your arms the opposite way. Inhale, open up. Exhale, twist to the left. Take some deep breaths in your twist. Inhale, face front. Exhale to twist to your right. Inhale, face front. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up. Take hold of your left wrist with your right thumb and forefinger. On an exhale, bend to your left. I did that wrong. Bend to your right. Mirroring fail. I had another good mirroring fail. Wow. Inhale, come up to center, switch the grip to your right wrist, and exhale, bend to your left. So every time I say left and right, I'm lying. We're doing the opposite of what I'm saying. Stuff. Inhale, come up. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, out and up again. Interlace your fingers. Turn your palms out. Reach your palms out. Look up at your hands and lift up your heart. If this position with the hands isn't comfortable, take a position that is. Inhale, come upright. Exhale, arms down. Bring your hands to the heart. Set your eyes on a fixed point at about eye level to help steady yourself. You're going to explore a tree pose. What better pose to think about grounding the roots, drawing energy out of the ground. Shift your weight from one leg to the other. When you're ready, bring the weight into your right leg. Keep that knee soft, don't lock it. You can start over anytime. Turn your left toes to the side. Bring your heel in and up onto your ankle. So no matter where we put the foot, this knee tracks out to the side. I'm just reaching my hand down to the right to check the angle of the knee instead of looking down at my. You can keep your left foot on the ground or bring it to your calf or to your thigh. You can always change your mind. You can always start over. If you close your eyes in tree pose, most people get more warm. So you decide if you want to play with that visualization and play with falling and starting over. You can keep pressing your hands to center for stability or explore movement as you like, explore different shapes. By looking more still. Just keep breathing. And it's all good. Yes, by all means. Using a wall or a piece of furniture to steady yourself is a wonderful way to explore balance with support. Think of those trees when you see a tree that's been like staked to the ground with some ropes or tied to a fence. Hold it up. If your hands are not at your heart when you're back there, bring your knee forward, let your foot down, shake things out. As you like. Hands by your heart, shift side to side. As many times as you like. Maybe it's more than me, maybe it's fewer than me. When you're ready, bring the weight to your left leg. Turn your right toes out. That's your own pace, explore whatever expressions work for you this time. Yeah, that's fine. Take your time to come out with whatever control you can muster. Shake things out. Just I like to shake my face, but I don't take my body at all. Then the glass is fine. Actually, that shaking the head is the piece. You're gonna play Warrior 3. So this maybe you weren't using the wall or the furniture for tree, but you want to use it for Warrior 3. You could use, if you have 2 blocks, having 2 blocks under your hand, and then coming into the Warrior 3 like this, they're like invisible blocks. Or you count through the wall or a dining chair. See, so carefully move these out of the camera shot before we started, but I'm decided to use one. So this is a lot higher than blocks, but then use a chair. Support the Warrior 3 and then take one or both hands off the chair. As you like, if you like. So we play with one leg raised, trying to do this without kicking them. One leg raised, whatever support. That's not quite a Warrior 3 when you're down this spot. You picture your body parallel to the ground. I should have kept my chin. I tried a 1 block move. So maybe both hands stay on whatever support you're using, maybe just one hand. You can play with other arm positions. You can start over anytime, as I've already And straight. If you haven't had enough yet, exhale over your foot. Inhale, slowly stand. Shake as needed. We use all kinds of stuff. We use this one. Try this out. So when you're ready, one of both hands on the support, one of both hands at the heart. And lift the other leg, picture the leg and the torso parallel to the ground. And play with it, using the leg with support and whatever release you want to explore. If you want, close your eyes. Put your roots in that foot. Picture the breath moving in and out of the ground. Going from your foot up to your chest and back. And when you're ready, my lungs. Slowly stand, shake it out. And let's have a seat. So we go from the least amount of ground, and we're going to do 1 foot back to sitting with lots of. Legs extended forward, and feet flexed back. I get momentarily distracted. There's a massive clock on the wall up above the laptop, and it stopped. That's gone. Okay. It was the same time as last time, too. Legs extended forward, feet flexed back. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold down over your legs. Let your knees bend as much as they want to. Maybe they want to, but no. Yeah, you can use a block here like that. You can rest your hands anywhere on the floor, on the legs, wherever they can. Neck disengaged. Inhale, think of the crown of your head going forward. Exhale, think of lowering down. If you want, come back to the roots visualization. Visualization. See if you say that too many times. Starts to get loosey-goosey. Inhale and walk your hands up the front of your legs and sit up. Bring the soles of your feet together. Use hands to help your legs and your feet. Bring your heels in close. Interlace your fingers, hold your toes in between your hands. Wriggle on your seat. Bring those bones in your seat closer to the floor. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, hinge forward from your hips. Keep your spine long at first, and see how far forward that fold goes. If you want, close your eyes. Think back. Think of the roots. Let your neck disengage when you're not hanging from the hips anymore. Inhale slowly, seat yourself.
And slide your feet forward, keep the soles together, move your feet forward. Now, depending on how it feels for you, you could rest your hand, reach over your ankles and rest your hand on, or reach under your ankles and grab the floor. And walk your hands forward, whichever way works for you. Letting your neck release again. Some shapes really reinforce the grounding. The version here with my arms under my legs really presses the hands and arms down against the floor and really presses the seat down against the floor. And the feet as well, so it's pretty active grounding going on. But active or passive, we can always tune into whatever is touching the ground. And just thinking of that, even without visualization, noticing contact with the ground tends to stabilize us. Take your time inhaling to walk your hands back and sit up. Let your arms help your legs, nudge your knees towards each other. Do your feet rest on the floor. Make your way down onto your back. I'm going to turn around so my head stays closer to the mic when I lie down. Going to set up for bridge pose. Feet hip width apart. If you want, you could put a block between your knees on this middle position. That's a spacer. Setting your knees hip width apart. When you're ready, pressing into your feet, inhale to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. If you want a deeper heart opener, you could clasp your hands under you. Reach your knuckles towards your heels. And wiggle your shoulder blades towards each other. Keep breathing. If you're clasping your hands, unclasp them. Exhale slowly, let your hips down. Explore bridge as you like, at your own pace. In a few breaths, we're going to make our way to supported bridge, but maybe you want to make your way there sooner. When you're ready, if you're not already there, pause with your hips lifted. Place a pop at the base of your spine. Yani's using throw pillow from the couch. I'm using the one block. Now think of roots and breath right there at the block. The block is the
Not just the support holding you up, but the conduit. That you're breathing through. And let's take our time to come out of the supported bridge. When you're ready, press into your feet. Inhale, lift your hips. Take out your front. Exhale slowly, come down. Take a little pause. Move your props out of the way. Draw your knees to your chest, hug your knees. Rock and roll, massaging your back against. And let's make our final twist. It's simple. Reach your arms to the sides, palms up. The intensity of the twist depends on how close your knees come to your chest. So you decide how it's going to be. Letting your shoulders stay grounded, letting your legs come to the right, and turn your head to the left. Take your time to bring everything back up to center and just let the movement carry you into the opposite twist. Bring everything back up to center. Reach your feet towards the ceiling. Reach your hands up to grab your legs for your feet, wherever you like. Play with bending and straightening your arms and legs. If you'd rather invert in some other way, go ahead. Do so. Actually, if you want to bring yourself over by the wall or the couch and put your legs up on that support, that can be a nicely grounding way to end practice, a nice alternative to Shavasana, these legs up the wall. Whenever you feel complete with inverting, take your time making your way to the resting pose that's comfortable for you. Take a loud drink as you simmer. As you get comfortable, maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you come back to picturing those roots. Wherever you're touching the ground, picturing your breath. Pulling in and out. Or maybe you don't. Start taking some deeper breath. Take your time to begin moving little by little. Allowing your movements to get bigger and bigger. When you're ready, you can gently sit yourself. And bring your hands up by your heart. Thank you for sharing practice with us today. The light within me sees and honors that same light within you. Namaste.